Welcome to News Today with Universal Parks News Today. I'm Eric Morton, and here is the news for all the Universal theme parks around the world for September 6th, 2024. HHN is fully underway at Universal Studios Florida. We have tons of coverage of the event, including info from all the houses, scare zones, all the food. Starting with the food, Florida guests can try various Halloween Horror Nights 33 themed baked goods, such as the Ghost Trap Blondie, Batilda Cookie, and Major Sweets Top Hat from the Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store. Some are also available at Major Sweets, which is San Francisco, Major Sweets Candy Factory, though, during the event. But we didn't stop there. We ate every single new item for the event. And we have a full review. Tom and I survived. Jill helped us out too. We have a full review right here on our channel. You should check that out. There were some real winners. A few items weren't so good. Mostly I think it was pretty good, but check out the video and see for yourselves and let us know what you think. We have reviews for every house on our site as well. And Tom and I will go more in depth once we've done every house. Unfortunately, we were eating all the food the first couple days there. And he's out in California reviewing the houses there. Some of us got stuck eating, and we don't have full house reviews by us, but our editorial staff has been in all the houses. We have reviews up for each and every one here in Florida, and we'll have some of the others coming soon, or we have some of them trickling in right now as we speak. Guests with Halloween Horror Nights tickets who visit Universal Studios Florida during the day can stay and scream. Of course, Stay and Scream's been an event for a while now, thanks to special areas of the park. During Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Studios Florida officially closes to regular guests at 5 p.m. and HHN festivities do not begin until 6:30. HHN ticket holders who arrive after 5 p.m., well, they have to wait in line outside the park. But those who arrive before 5 can wait in cordon-off Stay and Scream sections instead of exiting and then re-entering the park. Guests with HHN tickets can visit Universal Studios Florida before 5 p.m. if they have a regular day ticket, an annual pass, or Scream Early add-on. The latter allows HHN guests to enter as early as 3 o'clock p.m. There are 3 Stay and Scream areas, each offering quick access to a set of houses or other HHN experiences. The New York Stay and Scream, I've been there twice now for Stay and Scream. It lets guests out near the houses A Quiet Place, Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, Insidious, The Further, and Major Sweets Candy Factory. Guests enter this space at Minions Cafe. Food booths, also Louis Italian Restaurant and Finnegan's Bar and Grill also stay open in the New York area. Another Stay and Scream area is at Today Cafe. This one's near Monstrous, the Monsters of Latin America, and ostensibly offers a view of opening ceremonies. However, team members kind of have told us, I haven't used this scare zone or this Stay and Scream zone personally yet. The view isn't real good of the opening ceremony, so if you're only going there to get that, maybe it's not worth your time. You might want to pick one that has a house that you really want to hammer first. Guests enter the third Stay and Scream at Lombard Seafood Grill. This provides early access to the houses in World Expo. It's Triplets of Terror, the Museum, Deadly Exhibits, Slaughter Cinema 2, Universal Monsters, Eternal Bloodlines, and Goblins Feast. Halloween Horror Nights is on select nights from August 30th through November 3rd. Death Eaters are back for another year of wreaking havoc in the streets of Diagon Alley and sometimes in our studio lighting. Voldemort's followers first appeared at Universal Orlando Resort during the Dark Arts at Hogwarts Castle, Universal Islands of Adventure. They made their Universal Studios Florida Halloween Horror Nights debut last year. And some may even remember there was a Death Eater scare zone, Universal Studios Hollywood, back in 2022. A moving projection of the Dark Mark is projected on a nearby wall. A snake curls out of a skull's mouth. Death Eaters all have a tattoo of this mark. Of course, they also send it into the sky when they kill someone. So watch for this one. That means they gotcha. The show takes place on a stage where Celestina Warbeck and the Banshees and the Tales of Beetle the Bard are performed during the day. But this performance doesn't only take place on the stage, it also extends into the streets. After they point their wands to the sky, they take to the streets, searching for new recruits and victims brave enough to challenge them. We were able to catch a battle between one Death Eater and a brave wizard. Thankfully, good was able to defeat evil in this one as the Death Eater was disarmed. After the fight, the brave visitor was offered a dark mark by Voldemort's minion. How can you turn that one down? This year's show, pretty much the same as it was when it debuted last year. We have a full video of it, of course, right here on our channel. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. The best part, their concierge services are 100% free. Head over to www.nt.travel and their team will design your next epic vacation from Universal Parks to Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resorts, Disney Cruise Line, Virgin Voyages, Royal Caribbean, and more. Check them out. Please support the people who support us. It really helps a lot, means a lot to us. More new Halloween Horror Nights 33 merchandise featuring Little Boo has arrived at Universal Orlando Resort. We found these items at merchandise kiosks and Universal Studios store in City Walk. First up is a picnic mat for $30. It can be used for a picnic at the beach or to reserve your parade spot. Comes in a black zipper pouch with a mesh window. Halloween Horror Nights 2024 is in white on the front of the pouch. The design includes Little Boo, a skull with an exposed brain, spiders, Major Sweets' top hat, and an eyeball with tentacles. Next up is a youth fleece bucket hat, also for $30. It's orange, featuring embroidered patches of Little Boo's eyes, nose, and mouth. Details are depicted in red and yellow with black borders. There's also a Little Boo blanket for $60. This super soft blanket is 50 inches by 60 inches. On one side is the full design of Little Boo with various other creepy creatures. There are tentacles, green and red liquids, and gross organic elements around them. Halloween Horror Nights 2024 is at the bottom of the design. There's also a Spirit Jersey style long sleeve shirt for $80. Features a black, purple, and pink gradient. On the back is Little Boo and the other creepy creatures, and it says Halloween Horror Nights 2024 on it as well. Finally, we come to the trucker hat, which sells for $32. This hat is black with yellow-orange stitching. A Little Boo patch is on the front two panels. Little Boo is all over the place, including decorations around Universal City Walk Orlando. There's even a truck full of jack-o'-lanterns. You might recognize this truck. I think it was Earl the Squirrel's truck for the Christmas tree farm. Kiosk doors are also decorated with Halloween panels featuring Little Boo and other creatures. So a lot of Little Boo around City Walk. A new Raptor, Paddock, Jurassic World float has joined the Universal Mega Movie Parade. That's performed daily at Universal Studios Florida. The times differ depending on if there's Halloween Horror Nights, so you may want to check the app to make sure you get the time right. The new float appears in the parade between the Jurassic World Gyrosphere float and T-Rex float following the Jaws unit. The Jurassic World unit is the parade's finale. Walking on the ground in front of the float are two performers with baby raptors. The float resembles a large dinosaur paddock atop rocks. Tropical plants grow around the fencing and through the cracks in the rocks. A Dilophosaurus is on the front corner of the float. The paddock has mounted speakers and danger signs. Inside the paddock are two velociraptors. They swing their heads back and forth, observing the crowds. Owen Grady is now on the back of the float instead of walking. Look at this, he got upgraded. He's on a long ramp decorated with danger and restricted area signs. Like much of the parade, the float is recycled from Universal Studios Japan's Spectacle Night Parade. You can see it in action, of course, right here on our channel. Vampires have taken over the Red Coconut Club at Universal City Walk Orlando, turning it into the Dead Coconut Club again for another Halloween Horror Nights this season. This year's Halloween Club overlay takes inspiration and actual props from the Vamp Scare Zones of HHN Past, as well as Blumhouse. Blumhouse banners hang from the balconies outside. A Five Nights at Freddy's photo op is next to the entrance. Features a cardboard cutout of Foxy, Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie, and Chica. A Dead Coconut Club banner hangs over the entrance. The club's Halloween logo features vampire teeth in neon colors. Same logo is in black on a red carpet that leads into the club. Over to the side, there are sheer white curtains around black and red outdoor seating. The red and black color scheme continues inside with two open leather-lined coffins. Oh, how fancy for guests to take photos in. Tall red candles are sitting next to the coffins. A neon Dead Coconut Club sign is between them. The sofa in front of the column resembles sort of a pair of red lips with two white fangs. The seating area to the right of the lobby near the stairs features red lighting and upholstery. The props on the walls are from the Vamp Scare Zones, Vamp 55, Halloween Horror Nights 26, and Vamp 85, Halloween Horror Nights 28, and Vamp 69. That was last year, Halloween Horror Nights 32. To the left of the lobby is a bar that has become a barcade with arcade games and a fake vending machine. The game is called Fang Fighters, or one of these games is called Fang Fighters. One vampire pictured on the side looks more like Dracula. Another one kind of goblin-like. The menu includes 6 specialty cocktails: Blood Moon Punch, Night Elixir, Immortal Thirst, Bleeding Eye, Daggered Lemonade, and Coffin Mojito. There are some warning signs next to the bar. One reads, absolutely no sparkling is permitted on premises. I guess no Twilight vampires can go there. Between the bar and the central lounge area are some chairs and tables around a fake window with red curtains. An archway holds the blood shower. Oh boy, get soaked in 30 seconds of all-you-can-drink blood, it advertises. The ultimate statement in VIP experiences. A tube of red blood wraps around the archway connected to a shower head at its center. There's lots to take in. We have dozens of pictures and a video, of course, on our channel, pictures on the website. We go upstairs now, though. Upstairs features more elements such as a wall of masks, a bone knife, and references to the Blumhouse film Freaky, other Blumhouse references as well. There's another display for Happy Death Day. That was a 2017 Blumhouse flick starring Jessica Roth and Israel Broussard. There are banners for the Bayfield University mascot. That's the Bayfield Babies. That's a really terrifying mascot, I guess. To the left, across from the upstairs bar, is a space dedicated to The Purge. There are signs reminding people emergency and law enforcement services will not be available. Megan is represented near the bar. The murderous doll herself is in a glass display case. Maybe don't get too close. All in all, like I said, there's a lot to take in, so you need to check it out there. Dead Coconut Club is open from August 30th to November 3rd between 4 p.m. and 1 a.m. on HHN event nights. For Back to Hogwarts on September 1st, Universal Orlando Resort released a video with new concept art and details about Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry, a ride coming soon to be part of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic and Epic Universe. Guests will enter the British Ministry of Magic via the Flu Network. Arriving in the atrium, the giant space includes the restored Fountain of Magical Brethren statue, flying memos, and an enchanted weather ceiling. Here guests discover it's the day of Dolores Umbridge's trial. The queue and ride feature scenes and sets fans have seen in the films, as well as some brand new spaces. There are signs of Harry, Ron, and Neville in the locker room, showing they are in training to be Aurors. In the Hall of Ministers, portraits of past ministers of magic interact with each other. The room is lined with moving portraits and busts. Universal referenced appearances by 1700s Minister Gamp and 1900s Minister Bagnall. A map room features a magical moving map of the ministry, teasing guests about the spaces they will soon be visiting. Guests will walk through the Aurors headquarters, which is full of Easter eggs for all you hardcore Harry Potter fans. It also includes a tribute to fallen Aurors. Visible in the concept art is a portrait of Alastor Mad Eye Moody. Before witnessing her trial, guests will walk through Umbridge's small but ornate and pink Ministry of Magic office. Of course, there will be cat plates. A new character, Umbridge's former house elf Higgledy, is in the office packing everything up. Guests then board the lifts, elevators that will act as a ride vehicle for you. It takes them to the trial and an off course through the ministry. Guests will see the ministry archives and the Department of Magical Creatures. Harry Potter characters never before featured in an attraction include Death Eaters, Corbin Yaxley, Walden McNair, and Amicus and Electo Caro, as well as Kingsley Shacklebolt, who is minister at the time the ride takes place. Universal also confirmed for the first time that Dame Imelda Staunton is reprising her role as Umbridge and shared footage of her performing in front of a green screen. She appears in Azkaban rags as well as a pink dress. While the ride is set in 1990s England, the exterior portions of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic will be set in 1920s Paris. Guests will enter the Place Cachet, the Parisian equivalent of Diagon Alley, through the Phoenix Arch. They'll be able to experience Le Cirque Arcanus, where Ringmaster Skender has obtained the magical creatures-filled suitcase of Newt Scamander. There will be new interactive magic spells, a wand shop, a cafe, and more. Well, down in Japan right now is Pokemon Jumpin' Halloween Party led by DJ Pikachu and DJ Gengar, and appearances by various characters during the Pokemon Charge Up Halloween greeting. If I mispronounced Pokemon characters wrong, I apologize ahead of time. The highly popular and immersive show has been enhanced for a more engaging experience this year. Last year, we described the show as choreography and jumping sessions. The show features original music by Deco 27 and familiar Pokemon songs. It's once again being performed in Gramercy Park. As Pokemon and performers take the stage and groove along to the music, guests are invited to participate in the show. There are various call and response actions, and guests are invited to jump along with the performers in front of that stage. While 5 Pokemon characters appear throughout the show, DJ Pikachu and DJ Gengar are featured in the largest roles. The first of the other 3 Pokemon to make an appearance is Banette. She, like every Pokemon in the show except for Pikachu, is a ghost-type Pokemon. Banette is joined on stage by performers in black jackets and purple and gold pants. Next up is Mimikyu. As Mimikyu makes its way to center stage, the video board in the background shows images of ghost-type Pokemon. The same performers who were present during Banette's portion of the show, they remain on stage. Final Pokemon to appear was Miss Drievis. For part of her performance, the other performers pulled out red umbrellas. During the show, DJ Pikachu makes his way to the scaffolding above the stage, where he stations himself between 2 speakers. The screen beneath him announces his presence as he, quote, plays songs for the crowd, I guess. Check out the full video. The video, maybe it'll make more sense. The video, of course, is right here on our channel. The manga series Chainsaw Man gets another adaptation as the new show Chainsaw Man: The Chaos 4D at Halloween Horror Nights 2024 in Universal Studios Japan. Lots of stuff going on in Osaka, by the way. We're keeping up with it in real time. There's a lot. The new show takes over Cinema 4D with an original storyline. Denji, Aki, Power, and Kobeni all appear. The 4 characters fight the Halloween Horror Nights demon, who is leading an army of zombies. The show features 3D visuals and special effects like vibrations, wind, and water. Guests can also experience the attraction Chainsaw Man X Hollywood Dream, the ride, Kickback. Well, there's a lot to say. Katana versus Chainsaw. Let me read that whole thing to you again, what this is called. Chainsaw Man X Hollywood Dream, the ride, Kickback, Katana versus Chainsaw. A little bit of a mouthful. On the attraction, Chainsaw Man and Samurai Sword face off as the Chainsaw Man theme song Kickback plays. The theme song will also be available on Hollywood Dream, the ride backdrop. Chainsaw Man is a manga series that follows the story of Denji, a teenager left for dead who makes a contract with a dog-like devil. The contract allows him to transform parts of his body, well, what else? Into chainsaws. The manga series was adapted into a TV series that ran back in 2022. Chucky's Carnival of Chaos is also there. It's returned for guests, but they have to be 15 and up. Chucky's Carnival of Chaos uses 3D glasses to create a surreal, disorienting environment with a kaleidoscope of colors. It's located in stage 18. Unlike Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Florida and Hollywood, Japan's haunted houses are open all day, so guests can experience Chucky's Haunted House from 10 a.m. until park close. Start your day with Chucky, folks. Halloween Horror Nights 2024 takes place at Universal Studios Japan from September 6th through November 4th. And don't feel left out, Hollywood. We are attending this weekend, and we'll have a lot of info. That's where Tom is right now. He's on his way. We'll have a lot of info showing up on all the offerings of HHN out there in Hollywood. Tom's thoughts on everything, I'm sure, as well. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, a discounted show and event tickets, and more. Special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who help make this show happen each and every week. We love you, WIGS. For more information on these stories and more, head to universalparksnewstoday.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to UPNT on YouTube for more great content, click the bell for notifications, and make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of News Today with Universal Parks News Today. For UPNT, this is Eric Morton saying, the future is whatever you make it. So make it a good one.